Good afternoon, guys, or good evening. It's 5 p.m. Friday, quadruple witching day today, right? So I forgot to mention it here. Somebody just reminded me, that today is quadruple witching. So otherwise I would have mentioned it and I would have put the wording here like today's bias is neutral, But since I didn't remember that thing, I didn't put that wording here, So that's why it's like you can see it. If buyers are legit, then they will have to hold above 600 in NQ and ES above this area and get closing above this, take this, and I am also expecting some kind of reaction in NQ 759 and this area or even this area. Today's high was 813. Reactionary area was this, and I already shared my shorts, in Twitter account. You can see it. I took the short here. I think few of the members also took the short right here. We were observing it even before price even went there. We were praying that please go there in certain conditions, time of the day, internals, everything, we forecasted it that internals I want to see these values when NQ hits this, how fast it goes there, all this thing we discuss it. And then 10 o'clock that University of Michigan sentiment number sum came, right? That's where NQ perfectly did exactly what I wanted to do, and that's why we will start monitoring the situations, for shorts. Not at the first touch, we waited for like 2-3 minutes, 4 minutes at least, then we took the short. Okay, now I'm not expecting ES to run more than 30 points above Globex high or 30 points below Globex low, right? So I actually wrote a note today early. I woke up at 3, so I finished the note writing at by 4:15. I was done in the morning, and then I thought I published it, but then I forgot to press the publish button on the website, so it couldn't get released, and I was under the impression that it was already released, right? So I think during the voice one of the members said there is no notes. I said it's there, so then I published it, right? So there is a different time step. You can see it in Twitter, but actually it was at 4:15. So when I wrote the note at 4:15, right, my Globex low was 87 at that time, right? So 87 minus 30 points, you can count it, so roughly around 57. And then around 8 o'clock, 7:30, right, during some news happened regarding SVB or whatever, right, look where price came and stopped. 30 point, right, from 87 right here around 9 o'clock. See that 57, that was the low, which I wrote it at 4:15 a.m. Now that is my line in sand. I do not want it to go below this, otherwise yesterday's entire up move is at fault. That means price can reverse entire yesterday's up move, So now since it came there, during news time, obviously it's going to bounce up to some points, but then intraday 82, 85, 82 to 92 I said would be a resistance now, just due to this overnight price action, right? And since this area was traded both ways, it's no longer valid. It's still preferred buyers area, but no longer like first test long or short. Okay, so now anything other than that to the upside equal to good for buyers, but downside is not good for buyers. Something is off and you can look for shorts at that point, right? So now let's go here, right here. See, this was the short we were talking about. We were waiting, right? So in the morning I said, now there is one instruction I gave it clearly in the pre-market voice. What I said was, don't do any business in ES or NQ until price hits Globex high or Globex low. Otherwise don't touch it. I said just call it a day off. If it touches there, you can look for an entry there. Could be a breakout entry, could be a fail breakout, could be a fail breakdown, could be a breakdown entry. Okay, but those are the only two locations where you can involve. In NQ, either this or Globex low at that time was 663, right? Or maybe this. So this, that's it. Okay. Now, of the open, NQ didn't go anywhere. See that? It didn't even touch here, didn't go here. So there is no trade in NQ. ES, however, was right here. Right? So ES, we discussed this trade also, but we didn't do anything. We said nope, we are going to take only here or here, right? But we were observing it, that what is going on. So right of the open, I said NQ is bearish disconnect. It opened right at yesterday's close. ES was 12 points down. So there was a major disconnect between them and NQ's AD, and this AD also. It's almost liquidation territory, while NQ opened at yesterday's close. So it's supposed to be positive AD. So there was a fault right there. That means somebody can even short right into this area of the open, but I said nope, we'll wait. Then NQ didn't do anything, while ES went up, came down, went up during the news, right? So ES did all this thing, but ES was not random. So I also gave a trade here. I said this shorts may come, why it opened at 82, why it went there, why it got rejection from there, where it will stop. I said 71.25. That's where it stopped, right there. Yeah, 1 point here and there is fine. But and I said if I can even go long here, but I said nope, I'm not gonna do anything, we'll just watch. But I said buyers may jump from here, and buyers did it. Then the news came. I said 93.95, that is the pending area for ES. When ES came close to 92, right, news time, NQ was here. See, this was the perfect opportunity. So then we waited, and we shorted right in this 3 minutes. So 3 minutes we took the trade, right? You can see it in this on Twitter, the screenshot. So at the same time, I didn't take the trade here, but this was a trade also at the same time. But ES and NQ, see, ideally the whole idea was it should go here, right? Globex high, Globex low, then you can get involved, right? So technically ES did not go higher, but I know this was a resistance, but since NQ went there, right, so I took the short in NQ, not in ES. Okay, but we were observing that what happens, what the heck, so what happens here. Then I said at least 745, 740, that is what I want NQ to go below, and this trade happens, right? I want sellers to take out this area first. I also said people will buy it at 767, right here at Globex high when it was coming down, and they did. If you look at 1 minute chart, you will see it, a pop. Right from here you can see a pop. We use that pop, not to buy. We use that pop when price went to 783. You can see it in 1 minute chart. Just open it and see. So when price bounced it from there, so I know now at that point that people bought it, right? So then we shorted right when they bought it. Price went higher, 783 touch. I said I want to see a rejection. The moment it slightly paused there, we shorted it, 782, and then I said okay, now I want those buyers to get trapped, and price I need to go to 745, 740. I need a slight reaction there, and then boom, slice through it. At the same time, I said I want ES to go to 78 and just take out that 78. So ES was a trade right here, at that time, because then ES was confirming, since I knew NQ will go straight to this area 663, and possibly lower also. So I held it, Here I scaled it. Finally here I bailed out because ES came to Globex low. Remember the condition? You can only get involved here, so longs may come. Who knows, right? So bail out here, bail out here. Now watch. Longs did not come. Price sliced through it. Right? Now what? Now you can use the same area in ES to short. Simple. So that's why this short came into picture while I was not here. I had to go out, so I left it here. Right after this trade I left. I was already late. I forgot even I had to go out. So I immediately said, you know guys, I'm done. I'm out. And I went there. I went. When I came back at 3 o'clock. Or 2:45 or so. But so this is the trade happened while I was not here. But it's a different arrow. Why? Because it's a quadruple witching. Price tends to do ping pong like this. From here to here, here to here. So there is no guarantee here. Price already moved down so much fast, right? So there is no guarantee that this may work. But this was a good location based short because this area was a key. The idea was involved around here, right? So now you can use this area to short. Same time look at NQ. The same area. See that? So that's why it's a match, right? That's why you short here, okay? But it's a different arrow, right? So, and that's it. Once you take this trade, price goes lower, you take this low out, right? And you bail out. Simple, Then you don't become a greedy and keep shorting it at this 633, right? And then take another down, right? You can do that, but it's risky. Once you already lock in this profit, there is no need to trade this even. But if you do trade, you bail out here and that's it. Call it a day off. It's a quadruple witching. Price may ping pong, and that is what exactly price did here. See that? Now you can say, you know what, this was a trade. Yes, but it's a garbage. To me, it's a garbage. This is garbage. Look at this. You can't hold it. Look at this. Straight down. Straight down. See? Those kind of trades you need to pick up. Not this, where there is no surety. So that's pretty much it. So today we end up taking shorts, right? But the notes were favoring longs. Right? But I was expecting a reaction from here. See, that's the point. So in that reaction I was expecting in RTH, which it happened. Also in overnight also it happens. But overnight the mistake sellers did was wrong area. So this was not my level. My level was actually 775. And 789. This I put it later on because it was my dream number. That's why. But that was not actual level because dream number comes when I wrote the note, which was after 4:15, right? And price was already went to 768 or so. But this was a poor area. That's why it went higher, then came down. So, but anyway. So that be all for today. Now be extra cautious Monday and Tuesday. Stick with shorts ideally, but nowadays it's all bank driven, right? One bank goes down, stock market goes down, something like that. So I don't know, but if I have a choice, I would favor shorts, going into Monday. Now it depends on overnight how it reacts, okay? But that is what I would think. And that be all for today.